He's going to be sorely missed. And I'll say this, Richmond, we owe a great debt to Henry Marsh.
An outpouring of tributes at the state capitol in Richmond Friday.
It's going to be difficult to give him the honors that he deserves because he did so much in so many different areas.
As those that knew him remember Henry L. Marsh III, who passed away Thursday at the age of 91, a man with many titles and a lifetime of achievements to match.
He did so much work to open doors, not just for people like me, but to open doors for so many.
Born on December 10, 1933, Marsh graduated from Maggie L. Walker High School in Richmond before attending Virginia Union University and then getting a law degree from Howard. It was with that degree that Marsh would make his first mark as one of the preeminent civil rights lawyers in Virginia.
All of the employment discrimination cases, the school desegregation cases, and all of the civil rights work that was done in litigation was done through the law firm of Hill, Tucker & Marsh.
Among his clients, Virginia Congressman Bobby Scott back in the 1970s, when, as president of the Newport News NAACP, they filed and won a discrimination lawsuit against the city.
Henry was basically a quiet person, very strong. He knew what he thought. And when you talk about civil rights, we just filed the lawsuit and let the lawsuit do the speaking.
Marsh then entered the political scene, elected to Richmond City Council in 1966. He served as vice mayor in 1970 until he became the city's first black mayor in 1977.
We knew him as a giant, probably one of the nicest, kindest men I knew.
Former Richmond council member and now delegate Mike Jones says Marsh served as an inspiration for others like him.
He laid the groundwork for so many of us, whether it's a Dwight Jones or Tyrone Nelson, he was that guy.
Marsh was then elected to the Virginia State Senate in 1991 that Senator Mamie Locke points out had ties to his civil rights work.
In a Senate district that was drawn because of a case that he had been involved in that led to single-member districts.
Locke says she first knew Marsh when she was a university professor, but eventually joined the Senate herself, serving alongside him for 10 years, and says he was a fountain of knowledge.
He knew all of the ins and outs, dealing with discrimination, issues of education, and ultimately he became the chairman of courts.
We have lost an oak tree, another oak, and in this Commonwealth.
And as news of Marsh's passing broke, tributes were given to him in the House and Senate, including from Delegate Dolores McQuinn, who says she started knocking doors for his campaign when she was 11 years old. She says he was her mentor for decades and asked that Friday's session adjourn in his honor.
My heart is certainly saddened by this tremendous loss, because it's not only a loss to the Commonwealth, but to our nation.
And there has been a courthouse and school named after Marsh here in the city. Delegate Jones says he wished they had given him more honors while he was alive, but hoped they continue to do more in his passing to cement his legacy. At the state capitol, Kevin Thompson, CBS 6 News.